Alright, so I got a little bit of some bad news when it comes to you older EA slash Battlefield games out there. Now, this was just announcement, and I believe it was made from EA themselves, but this coming up November, they will be shutting down certain games, including some of their most popular, beloved games of the last generation. Well, technically, the second to last generation systems, I should say, with the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. And yes, those games, however, indeed are the Battlefield series. And then there was like a couple of other games that I also seen, but I forget what they was. But the Battlefield games is going to be getting shut down. If you're wondering what games we're talking about, if you look here on our Xbox One X that we are currently on, we're talking Battlefield 3 and Battlefield Bad Company 2, as well as the best Battlefield game still to this day, with it being Battlefield 4. Just the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 versions of that game, the servers are going to be getting shut down this coming up November. So, because of the fact that these are going to be getting shut down, I had to move my mic a little bit around there, but as I was saying, but because of the fact that these are getting shut down, there is going to be some people that are going to be absolutely, like, worried and all that good stuff, especially when it comes to Battlefield 3. Now, Battlefield 4 and Bad Company 2 are games that I can understand, because, I mean, everybody at this point has a last generation console, whether it be a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One, no matter what the odds are. Like, everybody at this point has a last gen console, like I mentioned, whether if it's an Xbox One or PS4. So, the 360 and PS3 versions of Battlefield 4, that I can understand, especially that is the same roadway that happened with GTA 5 from Rockstar Games. Rockstar Games still to this day has like hundreds of millions of people still playing GTA 5 online alone. Not necessarily 100 of millions, but hundreds of thousands of people that are still playing GTA 5 on a PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, even though they redid that game a third time for the third console generation. Like, there's still people playing GTA 5 on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. So, when it came to GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, well, it was just basically filled with hackers and modders and just anything that can just screw up the game, and there was no way around that Rockstar could honestly fix that with all the modders and glitches that a lot of these hackers and modders have done to that version of GTA Online. So, they had just made an announcement about a few years ago, and they was just like, hey guys, we're going to shut down GTA 5 on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 generation, and you can still play the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One versions, at least the consoles that they have supported for many years, and don't have, like, you know, a lot of hackers and modders like those older 360 and PS3 systems did. But minus all that, that's what Rockstar decided to do. But Bad Company 2 and the 360 version of Battlefield 4 are games that I can totally understand. Battlefield 3 is one that I would honestly have to disagree on, because you cannot play, like, this game was not released for the Xbox One or PlayStation 4, but if you have an Xbox One or Xbox One X or Xbox Series S or X, you have the option to play the 360 version of Battlefield 3 via backwards compatibility, and if you have an Xbox One X or Series S or X, you're going to get some better upscaling, you know, process that's going to help make the game look a bit cleaner than as what you would play on a, like, OG Xbox 360. So, we're going to go on ahead, and we're going to start Battlefield 3, and we're actually going to see if there is actually still a decent bit of people playing. So just as you would expect a 360 startup menu. Alright, so we are finally on the main menu of Battlefield 3, and honestly, I am going to have to admit that still to this day, this absolutely, honestly, this still looks pretty darn realistic. Like, I don't know how back in the day they made this game look like they had, like, with a nice background of the main menu of the game. Like, I don't know how they did this, but this honestly still looks pretty darn good to this day when you like look at other games from them and even other, you know, first person shooter and all that good stuff. But like this background of the main menu just honestly still looks pretty darn good still to this day. So now we're getting ready to log into the like actual like main menu that gives us the campaign, multiplayer, and all that good stuff. And it's got to go through all this profile stuff. So this is Battlefield 3 right now. This is off of our Xbox One X, but this is the 360 version. So even if you have an Xbox 360, this is still going to be, this is what it's going to look like, is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to actually see, there we go, we need to go to audio master, that's what we need to do. So we're going to turn just the volume down a little bit so it's not like insanely loud, so you guys can still like hear us. Okay, I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave it like literally like right there. I might turn it down just a tiny bit more. Alright, so I'll actually leave it right there and save. Yes. So it shouldn't be super loud over us talking with the headset and such on, so I had to adjust, you know, the volume of master and such like that. But now we're actually going to see if there is actually still people playing Battlefield 3. And with it being on an Xbox One or Xbox Series S or X type of console, honestly, I would honestly think that there is probably a bit more people playing Battlefield 3 on an Xbox One or Xbox Series console rather than a solid native PlayStation 3 console. Because, like we mentioned, this is backwards compatible, and Microsoft was really good at making games backwards compatible over the years. Alright. And it's asking us all this stuff, which we've already, like, done. And it's just been a minute since we've actually last played this game. So, this is definitely a bit strange. I can't remember if this menu was like this before, but yeah, it has absolutely been a really good minute since we've actually last played this game. I think the last time we actually played this game, it actually might have been back in either 2016 or possibly 2017, so yeah. That's like 6 to 7, 8 years from now since we've last played this. We're going to go on ahead and try to find... Honestly, we're just going to go with any because it's probably the smartest. So, let's see if we can actually find a match. If we... Well, there you guys have it. We didn't even have to wait, not even like 1 minute. And hey, it's actually the game mode that we actually wanted to play. Instead of that, like, we were going to pick TDM if we had to switch it up from any. But, hey, that's what it put us with. So, even this, we just found a game within, like, not even 10 seconds. It just literally took 5 seconds and boom, we just found a game. Honestly, yeah, this is going to be pretty stupid if, honestly, at this point, if EA does, however, decide to shut down this game. Like, look at this. Still, there is still, like, a decent good bit of people playing this game. And I did not see that guy. Wherever the heck he was. I might have to turn down the volume a little bit more. See, I'm gonna pick a different gun. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to audio and turn it down just a tiny bit more. Cause it kind of is. Oh fuck. I didn't even like save it. Alright. There we go. It should honestly not be as loud over us, but here you guys go. Ooh, I did just see a guy there, and I just didn't kill him. Yeah, of course, that guy was just camping over there. And my gosh, like, even, like, the visuals on this game, like, yes, they may not be playing in 4K. Dude, like, we got so many campers on this game. Like, it's not even funny, bro. It's, like, not even funny. But, yeah, dude, like, what I was saying, like, this game is not like your traditional, like, 4K native game or anything like that. And I honestly think that this game only runs at 720p, possibly maybe 1080p, but I think it does run 1080p, but on the PlayStation 3, but it only runs at 720p on the Xbox 360. But because they made this backwards compatible, it does kind of look like it's running in a native solid 1080p. Oh, he still killed me, but yet I still killed him as well. Dang, you can't... Oh, that's the crouch. Huh. You know what? If I'm not mistaken, there might actually not be a melee on this game. Or it might be like some button. I wonder what it is. Because that's just duck. Oh, it's RB. Yeah, man, you could just tell it has been like a long time since we've actually last played this game. Like, I still can't believe how good that the visuals look on this game. Okay, it's... Oh, wow, that dude just came up behind us. Little freaking idiot. It is, I am going to say, like, definitely from the controls, like, it's definitely a little bit clunky. But then again, like, oh, heck yeah. I just got a grenade kill with that grenade I throw. Oh my, dude, that's very rare on this game. Like literally, that is extremely rare on Battlefield to get a grenade kill. I don't know how I got that. So, yeah, I definitely will say, like, it will be absolute dumb if EA ends up shutting at least the servers for this game. Because, honestly, I've actually been half tempted to think about getting back into Battlefield. Like, I'm probably going to play Battlefield 4, as well as what we're on now, Battlefield 3. Now, we'll go on Bad Company 2 here in just a bit, but the reason why I don't care if they like shut down the game servers for that is because there's literally no people playing Battlefield Bad Company 2, and it kind of sucks because Bad Company 2 is also still pretty darn good. Yeah, this is definitely like, okay, I don't know how that guy hit me or something, but that's kind of stupid. Like, I ran into a building, or, well, not a building, but, you know, whatever the heck those are called, crates or whatever, and somehow a guy still managed to, like, hit me. Yeah, the freaking, like, controls are so clunky. You know something? I could very well be wrong. There might actually be hackers on this game that literally can just spawn right behind you and such, and maybe that could be a reason why they might shut down this game. Because literally, like, we have so freaking many idiot freaking people that just think that they just love to take the fun away out of, you know, games because they want to be so good. And honestly, like, it's just so stupid. And we actually got a kill right there with that guy. Oh my gosh. 2 freaking kills right there. Well, technically 3. But heck yeah, we just got 3 kills right there. But yeah, honestly, this game literally looks still good. And game's over, and we lost. But wow, I can't believe I got a few kills right there. Hey, we didn't do as horrible there. We still didn't go positive or nothing like that. But it was 5 and 10. But yeah, it wasn't super good. But yeah, we didn't go like horrible, like, you know, something like 5 to like 20 or 5 to 25 or anything like that. So not bad for our first time, well, first game I should say, for like the last several years on especially this game. But yeah, this game definitely does look like people still play it. I mean, like, look at that. Look at the scoreboard. But then we basically got put into a game that was literally about to be over. Now, that is crazy on the enemy team. 147, 120, 43. But then again, Battlefield is actually, like, known for that and whatnot. But we did get at least a few... I screwed up saying that. We did, however, at least got a few kills right there toward the end before the game actually ended. But honestly, it still looks like there's still a decent bit of people playing Battlefield 3, especially on the Xbox side of things. And yeah, this is going to be so stupid if literally, like, EA literally shuts down the servers for just this Battlefield game. Like, I mean, being able to play the games backwards compatible, whether it be on an Xbox One or Xbox One X or Xbox Series S or X, no matter what, you have the option to play this game. Now, the campaign on the old Battlefields is pretty darn good. Bad Company 2 was insanely good. I was not a big fan of Bad Company 1, but Bad Company 2 was definitely a very good game, and even when it came to its visuals, it still looked incredibly good. But Battlefield 3, it's still a good freaking Battlefield game, and a lot of people will say that the best Battlefield games are Battlefield 4 and this one, Battlefield 3. Now, Battlefield 1 was good as well, but I heard it wasn't nearly like as good as Battlefield 3 and especially Battlefield 4 was. So yeah, if EA literally shuts down the servers for this game, it would be stupid. It would literally personally be so dang stupid, because honestly, I really like Battlefield 3, and like I stated, I've been thinking about getting back into it. But with that being said, we're going to start Bad Company 2, and we're also going to show you with it and how there's nobody online playing this game. But I could be wrong, and people might have went back to it. Alright. So, we're going to try this one out real quick, just to show you that Battlefield is literally, like, this one is, like, not, like, I could be wrong, but here. Let's, we're going to try this one out real quick, and we'll see how it actually does. I literally text my friend because trying to get him on Discord and all that. Oh wow, that's incredibly strange. Resume campaign even though we just beat it. Let's see here. So we're going to go over to multiplayer, and what happens most of the time is we get put into pretty much a session, but you may get lucky and find one or two people, you know. in a session or whatever. So even this, oh wow, we actually may not be able to get in online on Bad Company 2 like we did back then. But then again, it definitely has been like an insanely good minute since we've actually tried to play the online of this game. Alright. Well, as from what it looks like, it honestly looks like that there is literally nobody on, or the servers for this game must be probably already offline as it is, and that's why it's saying failed to find a match. So, Bad Company 2, so if it's not closed down, that's where, like, I can honestly, like, get why they would want to shut down other Battlefield games. So, Battlefield, like, 4 on the Xbox 360, and as well as Bad Company 2, those are the two games I can understand for their servers getting shut down. Battlefield 3, literally on the other hand, I honestly don't think it's the smartest choice, because Battlefield 3 as well as Battlefield 4 are the two most beloved Battlefield games that the most of the Battlefield fans would honestly say. Battlefield 1 is probably the next best game under those two. And I personally like Battlefield 5 that you're seeing on screen right beside Battlefield 1. But a lot of people did not like that one. And Battlefield 2042 is decent, but it's also not like super, super superb. But when it comes to the best Battlefield games, I am going to admit with everybody, Battlefield 3 as well as Battlefield 4. Those are the two best Battlefield games out there. But Battlefield 1 would probably be the second place good Battlefield game that a lot of fans would honestly say. So, with that all being said, it honestly looks like that there is still people playing Battlefield 3, at least when it comes to the Xbox side of things. And if EA, however, does shut down the servers for that particular Battlefield game, honestly, I would be very upset. I would truthfully be very, very mad and very upset, because honestly, Battlefield 3 is still a really good game. Like, yes, it may not hold good in terms of like having the clean, crisp, 4K quality that is what a lot of games we got now can offer. But at the time, like, it still looks like it plays in 1080p, and even though it's older graphics, the graphics still, anyway, still hold very well. They still hold up for this game, especially going on 13 years old, because this game originally came out in 2011. But honestly, I just wanted to make this video for you guys to show you Battlefield 3 and to let you guys know that there has been an announcement from EA or some company, however, future EA games and their servers getting shut down this coming up November. But I hope you guys enjoy that video. If you guys could smack this like button, if you could, and subscribe if you're new to this channel, and we'll keep you posted with more content like this going forward. And let us know in the comment section down below if you honestly agree with us, that if you think that Battlefield 3, if they honestly shut down the servers for that game, on rather if it's just the Xbox side or both the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions, you just let us know if you honestly agree with us that that would be stupid if EA does, however, shut down the servers, at least for Battlefield 3. But this is Tech and Gaming Reviews, so hope you enjoyed it. Rate, comment, subscribe, and we shall see you on the next one, ladies and gents. It is your boy, Tech and Gaming Reviews.